Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Disney's Aladdin and Nasira's Revenge. My name is Zanny.
And I'm Dee.
And we'll be your hosts for this afternoon. Hopefully this next episode goes by a lot more smoothly than the last one did. Thankfully, we are out of the Jasmine areas. Except for a Jasmine minigame, which I picked up that stupid red gem for.
Is she skateboarding?
Yes.
To her death.
Yeah, because I can't figure out how to get her to speed up.
You jump?
Well, that almost worked.
Maybe you jump at the edge.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
Gain speed? Oh, never mind. We'll find out.
No. You only get so many chances. And yes, I'm going to save. Come on. Next level. Ooh, cutscene.
Are you alright?
Oh, I'm alright. Aladdin, here's the map to the ancient city. It should help you find my father. Be careful. There's no telling what you'll find there.
That's adorable.
And all the little kids like, ew.
Right? Meanwhile, all the adults are like, she couldn't have at least closed her eyes.
Yeah, there's that.
We've only got a short time to get out of here before the magic door closes, Al. Run!
Pretty people are allowed to be a little more awkward than usual.
Okay. Magic door closes. Oh, snap!
Oh, ew. There's
I am not going to try and 100% this one. I'm just going to run like the Dickens. And if I happen to get enough coins along the way, so be it. Watch out!
I
Saw it coming.
The fact that you didn't know that was there and you still caught onto it the first time.
What, the trap?
No, the rope.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
What I don't know is how to get past that. Also, I'm used to episodes where you just run and run and run. So I'm just running without even...
Oh,
thinking
no!
about
No, it's helping. It's going well for you.
Yeah, I think the Tarzan episode kind of... The Tarzan episode kind of prepared me for that little ordeal.
That was fairly intense.
Yes, it was. Did I just somehow clip through the map?
I don't know.
That was funky. Dooby 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 doo dooby dooby doo. Get out of my way, skeletons. I don't like you. Well, maybe I don't know. Never actually got the time to stop and say hello.
Uh-huh.
Ha 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 ha. Maybe I'll call him on the telephone. See what I did there?
Uh-huh. There's... Oh, that's what it was! Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
I also forget the fact that I am not actually required to constantly run. I can stop and take that a little slower if I have to, but I don't know how long it is between here and the door, and I'm on a clock, so I don't really have time to just sit and dawdle.
I thought this was timed.
Well, yeah, right up here.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't notice if it was going counting up or down.
No, it's counting down. I have 3 minutes. And, wow, lag because of object input, I guess? Too many on screen? I don't know. Man, you miss that jump and you're screwed. Well, that kind of worked. Not quite what I meant to do, but it worked. Okay!
Oh,
Really?
Drat!
I should have just kept going. I stopped to get my bearings.
It just seems better if you keep running it.
Yeah. It's like those episodes, or it's like those levels in NES Remix where you have no control over your character except to jump.
Mm-hmm. Whoopsies!
Whoopsies! I will say, for what it's worth, I'm picking up on this level a lot better than I did the last one.
Less puzzly.
Touche, but I mean...
And it's like brute force. Which, since you grew up, at least as an 90s kid, you have experience playing multiple brute force
games.
I feel like that's the skill set you needed to be able to enjoy playing video games.
Right?
I did not have that. I did not enjoy playing video games. I would give up quite quickly.
It depends on the game. Very rarely do I rage quit in games nowadays. The Tarzan game, offhand, was the first game that I've raged quit in a long time. And the funny part was, you got to see that one live if you watched the episode.
The rats!
I love how when you run towards the rope and jump at it, you automatically grab a hold of it. Because can you imagine how annoying that would be if you had to aim?
I think in the development of this game, I can see having certain people play. So about that rope.
Right?
It's a negative. Dang it. You see, even if you did pause in that area,
What?
even if you paused in that area for the separate steps, I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if you're getting momentum from running so much.
I just ran right off a cliff. I don't know. This reminds me of that one... Really? This reminds me of that infamous jump in the original Super Mario Bros. 8-2. Props to those who are old enough to get that reference.
The skeletons are kind of cute.
Yeah, but they can't stop for a chat is the problem. Okay, and then there's this jump, and then, okay.
So.
I jumped! What the ever? Yeah. I will say, for what it's worth, at least the controller seems to be getting past its earlier glitches. Which, for that, I'm grateful, thank God. Okay. I'm also having to remind myself to actually talk, because if we are silent for too long, the game will flag me because of copyright for the music.
Oh, I understand.
That's another reason why I was considering lowering it earlier.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Right? That's also why I've discovered I tend to do better when I have somebody with me as opposed to as opposed to just myself. Because I can feed off of the other person's reactions.
Right. Check out.
Well, based on the fact that I tend to get more views when I'm with somebody as opposed to by myself. Wait.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that was close.
That was convenient. Yeah, I had to go to the other one. Dang it.
Did it? No, it's not moving over.
Yeah, there's not a checkpoint yet.
That
is stupid, but I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, these games are designed for kids. So in theory, well, no, that's not actually even a valid I can't think of the word I was going to use. Preface. Because even if this was meant for kids, they would have more checkpoints.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Some kids are very persistent. I was not one of them.
I was and I wasn't, like I said earlier. I mean, like when I was on top of my game, for example, the original Super Mario Bros. Games, I had those almost memorized. And I realized how much of it that I had back in the day when recently, I say recently, it was a few years ago, I attempted to go through the first Super Mario Bros. Game blindfolded. That was an interesting experiment.
You mean blind?
No. Blind would imply that I've never played the game, or at least very not personally.
Right. So.
I mean, I literally took a blindfold and wrapped it around my eyes to where I could not see. And played the game basically by muscle memory.
Huh.
I got about 3/4 of the way. I got to the second level of the first world. And that was when my brain was just like, nope, I'm done. And we had to quit because I couldn't even focus at that point.
Oh.
I love how when I missed the pillar, I clipped through it into the sky somehow. But then again, I don't know. Get out of my way, bruh. And then jump over this. Ow. Part of me is curious what's in that pot, and part of me just says to heck with it.
They're running on beat.
They're what?
They're running on beat. Skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like they're all part of the same team.
They're the beat team. Sorry. That's what you call musical humor. And if you want to learn how to have musical humor, you take notes.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh boy. This is getting tedious. I will say, for what it's worth, I still say this level is easier than the last one.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah. Levels like this one
get annoying.
Yeah, this is whenever I quit video games. Because I can't seem to get the timing right, and if I've tried 10 times. Go.
I knew that was coming. I am not making that jump. And then here's where the fun begins, because I'm supposed to go this way?
Yeah. Can you see over the edge? Whoa! Oh, you got a jump?
Nope, I took the wrong path. Crap.
How do you get back? Oh, you can go to that place, perhaps. Okay.
Well, this is interesting. And of course, the music is not helping in this case.
Okay.
All it's doing is making me anxious.
And it's
okay, smart Alec. The only reason I knew that was there was because I saw the cracked floor.
glad your eye caught it before mine.
And side-scrolling, what?
What the heck? No! Are you kidding me?
And the annoying thing is, yeah, there are no checkpoints in this level.
Are you kidding me?
Well, at least I get the idea now.
Yeah.
I will say, for what it's worth, the music is also slightly repetitive, but whatever.
I'm wondering.
I cannot believe I made that because my thumb slipped on the button. Boink.
Whoopsie. So I'm wondering, what is that red hat hopefully? Or is it just,
The Fez?
yeah, is it just fashion?
I honestly don't know. I know there's a reason for it, but I can't remember offhand what it means.
I didn't know if it was fashion or spiritual.
I don't know. And also keeping in mind, this is Arabic versus Jewish, because I've seen the Fez be a common thing in certain Jewish cultures too.
Oh, is that what that's called? I
Yes.
thought it was called something else, like the teeny tiny black caps.
Right.
Those are called fezzes?
Unless I'm mistaken, which I could be, in which case I apologize to anyone out there who's being offended by what I'm saying. Leave a note in the comments section if you know what I'm talking about. Possibly, now that I think about it, or unless you're talking about the little square ones that stick out on the forehead, those are called phylacteries.
No, the ones that are circular and tend to sit towards the crown of at least men's heads.
Right. I, again, don't know offhand. Anywho. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Do
Do this.
Maybe. I love how it jumped out of nowhere into a side scroller.
Yeah, that's unnerving. And then not only that, you're swinging. Is that considered, well, is swinging from vine to vine considered platforming still?
I honestly don't know what the technical term as far as platforming goes, what it entails. Because, I mean, from what I understand, that's just going from platform to platform. But on the same token, I don't know.
Yeah.
My video game jargon in that regard is not as polished as some.
Woo!
Next.
Oh no, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, could you not?
That's what I get for trying to play one-handed. Woo! Yoink. 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 Yoink.
Oh no!
Dag nabbit!
I'm telling you. I would have rage quit already.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I'll take this any day over that cripping Tarzan level.
Rough.
Because you remember that level.
Yeah.
The end of the night, I rage quit and came back the next day. Or, no, I came back later that evening, if I recall correctly. I don't remember. I just remember, I think I titled that episode, I'm done.
Those are usually the good ones.
It did get a few views that way.
Jumpy jump. Don't fall off the stump.
Or don't fall on your rump. Other way.
Oh no!
I hit the button.
I believe you. I believe you.
This is getting tedious.
Yeah.
When I said this wasn't going to take an hour, I was hopefully being serious. And the sad part is I'm getting the impression that that point where it goes side-scrolling is nearing the end of it.
I bet.
Because that would be my luck.
Alright.
Heyo, and draw distance. That was weird. Did you notice that? The mountain on the far left keeps fading in and out of existence. The good news is the skeletons don't seem to pose that big a threat.
Right. Okay.
Jump, jump.
Side scroller.
Maybe.
No, that would be nice. It would be.
I'm officially confused.
Huh. Same.
Oh, here we are.
That's where it's No! Ah,
And I didn't even get as far into it that time. That's sad.
Jeez. How frustrating.
Doo-doo-doo. Ah! Jump over.
Oh, they can hit you.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to that part.
Didn't you hear them trying to swing at me?
No.
Oh. That whomp, whomp noise they're making.
Yeah, it's not phasing me. The other atmosphere building music. So,
That's annoying. And you know what I'm tempted to do is just cut it until we get to the side-scroller section. But on the other hand, my problem is my ability to uncut and then go back to playing while on a timer is not the best.
yeah.
So I'm going to apologize in advance if this gets tedious to watch. Otherwise, on the other hand, y'all do have the ability to fast forward too.
You could make a little marker in the video as well.
Oh, definitely, a timestamp. I will make a note.
Like,
And it also occurred to me there's no real point in saying when in the recording to click on, because odds are this may get cut. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of other games I played on my PlayStation that I had to stop playing because I couldn't figure it out. And I remembered one. It was The Simpsons.
Huh.
There was a driving one, sort of like living in a town, and you could get into someone else's car, wreck a car, get out and find someone else's car. You play as Bart Simpson,
So Simpsons meets GTA, or?
yeah, sort of, yeah. And his catchphrase. I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you?
Really?
No! So it was quite fascinating. But I quit because I couldn't figure out how to.
The one Simpsons game that I played was for the original Nintendo, and it was Bart either Versus or Meets, I can't remember. Radioactive Man.
Huh.
Don't remember hardly anything about it except at one point, really? Except at one point you play as Bart where you're flying around shooting little beams.
Remember driving a car, sludge, and a river.
Why would you drive a car into the river?
It's Simpson logic.
No, I mean, were you really? Weren't you supposed to not crash the car?
Well, yeah, you were trying not to crash the car, but sometimes the shortcut is,
Oh,
you
okay.
damage one car and then just get up and get out of it and go another new car.
Never mind.
It was fun. And then I remember another game that my cousin played. I don't know if she ever finished it, but it too had driving. Actually, it was only a driving game. It's a nice play on words. It was called Mother Trucker.
Cute.
Yeah, actually, I kind of want to find that.
What system was it for?
I want to say PlayStation.
Because maybe I can find it on Vim and see if we can do it.
Oh no! Yeah, it was called Mother Trucker, and you had to prioritize what loads you carried. Watch out for truck pirates. I don't know what they're actually called. That's what I call them. Truck pirates.
As in carjackers?
Yes, except for semis.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Was that your phone that hit the floor? I see.
Uh-huh.
Spanish puns. Those are harder to do, by the way.
Oh, poop.
Okay. And if I knew what I was doing, I would just edit this part out until I get to the successful run and just be like, first try! Not.
With 3 hours.
Right? And like I said, I used to be able to do that kind of editing, but that was Windows XP.
And they discontinued, right?
A long time ago. They've discontinued Windows 7 at this point.
Oh, because they do Movie Maker?
Yes, I had Windows Movie Maker on. When I jumped, I had Windows Movie Maker on XP. Yes. And I loved it. That was how I actually started this channel, because I was able to make little videos where I would take audio from one thing and video from another and fuse the two together.
Ah.
Nowadays, I don't have the same editing program, aka Movie Maker, and the newer programs are a lot harder to do that with, in my opinion. And yes, I know anyone with any decent programming is laughing at me right now, but you know what? Whatever.
Everybody starts somewhere.
Dang it!
No!
I just saw the one on the right as I jumped. Get out of my way, bro. I love how the first one was like, you shall not pass. Okay. But yeah, that's interesting.
Are there still free ones that help with that sort of editing? Free program?
Allegedly. I mean, I have a program that's capable of doing it. I just haven't figured out how to do it on this program. Yeah, Adobe Premiere Elements.
Woohoo!
And I didn't find out until way later that apparently Elements is the, quote, kiddie version.
Huh. Oh, I guess I can see that.
I was like, well, that's good to know. But on the other hand, it makes learning how to use the program a lot harder, because you have to search for Adobe Premiere Elements rather than just Adobe Premiere. And I figured that out when I was doing my little session with Psycho, because I was trying to get him to show me how to do some editing tricks, which he did. And then, to my annoyance...
Okay, I think this is the part.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
I managed to accidentally delete that file. I'm still mad about that. Allegedly, there's a way to reclaim it somehow, but I don't have the skills on how to do that. But okay, let's concentrate on what I'm doing here. Jump. And then jump, swing, jump, swing, jump, swing, jump, swing, and yay, there we go.
Oh.
Oh good, we're back to this again. Okay. Oh, snapdragons.
Or
No, but based on coin count, we are probably farther away from the end of this level than I would like to be. On the other hand, maybe not.
wait, Dada!
Heyo!
Wow. Whew.
That was only what, 30 times or something like that?
At least.
Sure, I'll save. Okay. And thank God this one's not a gauntlet level.
Is it a short level?
I don't know. I'm going to end this episode here. Have a blessed day, y'all.